Hello, this is Vishal, and in this lesson, we will learn how to do business accounting payable process in SAP. So, first of all, we learn how to create a vendor. Who is a vendor? From whom we have purchased some goods on credit. So, in SAP, to create a vendor FK01. Now, we need not to remember this. We can like this. Stands for K stands for vendor. 01 in SAP is used to. So if we have to change this, if we have to change the value, no change 02 is used and to display is used. So if I have to change the value, T code would be F02. Have to display the vendor, the T code would be 03. Uh, Create the vendor, the FK0. Now vendor number is already given by the system, so we need not to provide here any number. We have to provide only company code detail, that is 1000, and we have to select in which group we are creating. So vendor is 01, we have taken, and we enter. We have to provide the detail. First of all, the title. Suppose title is search term is VK short form. Country is a field. I have put IN here, and then we again press enter. There is no field in a tab, so we press enter. Here also there is no mandatory field. This is a banking detail of the vendor. So if we have the, we can put here communication detail of the vendor, contact person detail. Reconciliation account is a mandatory field. Now what is a reconciliation account must be understood. Reconciliation account is used whenever whenever is a sub. So as we are a vendor which is a sub ledger of accounts payable, so we link this with the accounts payable. So reconciliation account used for accounts payable. In when we create customer, then reconciliation account for accounts. Here we select table, yeah, table domestic, and then we will save our data. A vendor is created one in company code 1. So if we have to change the vendor, you already know what is the T code. The T code is FK02. So we will press /n FK02. Now which data you need to edit? You have to select. Suppose we need to the address data. So we will select the address data and press enter. We will have only data to change. So we are changing, suppose we are changing 3 and after changing we will again save this. Control S. So as you know, if you have display code 03. Now what data you see, you have. So suppose to see the address and control data of this vendor, select address and control data and then press enter. If you have to go to next record, you can go to next screen. There is a blocking a vendor and deleting a vendor. So there is a difference between blocking a vendor and deleting a vendor. If I block one vendor, I can unblock him at a later, but if I delete the vendor, I cannot, gain him. So it is deleted from the system. So for deleting the T code FK0, as you can see, FK type is used to block and unblock. So if you block a vendor, you can unblock him at a later stage. So press enter here. Now you want to block him all company codes or selected company code. Suppose you want to block him from company code, then select this and save. Changes have been made. So this vendor is blocked from all company codes now. Now if you delete the vendor, the code is FK06. Flag for vendor. You have to press enter. You want to delete this vendor from, but one thing, you can delete that vendor who does not have any balance pending. In so he has balance in his account, delete him, but obvious. As this vendor is, it has no balance, I can just delete it. So just save. Changes have been made. Vendor is deleted from the system now. So we have understood how to create a vendor, how to change a vendor, how to display a vendor, how to block a vendor, how to delete a vendor. Now, if I have purchased some service direct, so for doing that purchase entry, we need to go to FB60 direct invoice. As you can see, it is an incoming invoice. We have to first mention our vendor. Suppose our vendor is 1000, then put the invoice. Suppose the invoice date is 40. Amount is 1000. We will select calculate tax. Tax is suppose 0%. Now it is asking GL account. So our GL account is 475,000 for purchase. So in upper statement we have provided the statement for our vendor, and in lower part we are providing the purchase detail. So we are linking the vendor with the purchase GL. Sorry, it is 417,000. So 417,000 we have linked our vendor with the purchase details. So as you can see, the balance is also green. So we now can save the document. So for saving, we will press Ctrl S. Save. So document 836 was posted in company code 1000. So we have seen how to post a purchase document. Now we will see if there is a purchase return. How would we post purchase return entry in SAP? The T code is FB65. Vendor would be same 1000. Amount suppose is 1000 only. We will click on calculate tax. GL account would be same 417,000, but this time it would be credit. Last time purchase was debited, this time purchase will be credited. Amount would be 1000. Now we would save the document. So document 284 was posted in company code 1000. So we have successfully posted the purchase return document in SAP. So what we have learned today is we have created a vendor, we had changed vendor details, we had displayed the vendor details, we had learned how to block a vendor, we have learned how to delete a vendor, we have also learned how to post a direct purchase invoice and how to post a purchase return invoice. So thank you for the session and let's wait for the next session.